like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Is there anybody there?
Don't answer that.
What do we know about vampires?
Isn't there some sort of rule that they can't come inside unless they're invited?
That ain't gonna work.
And not a single one looks like Jason Patrick.
Everyone all right?
Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you over the knives.
Greetings and salutations. Donny O'Farrell Winchester here, the queer horror junkie, and happy Ghostbusters Day. I am actually filming it on June the 8th, and this is Ghostbusters Day. This is my husband's favorite movie in the whole world, so we're doing a whole Ghostbusters Day thing, because yes. First off, a couple days ago, it was dropped that Netflix is going to be releasing a new animated series. Logo here, that'll be coming out next year in 2027. I personally don't know a whole lot as to what's going on, but I know my husband is really looking forward to it, and they've been talking about this apparently for years. He is a diehard ghost head. He cosplays Ghostbusters with a number of friends of mine. He just got the brand new Hasbro pack last week. I posted a little reel with the cats invading the stuff, and he's working on a video now of his unboxing of it. So I'll probably end up trying to share that at some point, or posting in comments when he does it. But also because it's Ghostbusters weekend, the whole thing going on at Hook and Ladder, of which I know is definitely one of his bucket lists, and I kind of want to go too, just for it's like I love this. But we watched the original Ghostbusters last night because it's Ghostbusters weekend and today is Ghostbusters Day. But from IMDb, summary: armed with proton packs, 4 paranormal investigators battle mischievous ghosts in New York. If that's not the best simple summary for this movie, I don't know what the hell is. But I've lost track of how many times I've seen this, because this is definitely my husband's go-to movie. Even before I had surgery last summer, I'm at my folks because the hospital's like right near my folks, so we stayed there the night, and he just took me to the hospital. But watching the original Ghostbusters with my folks was so much fun, and it's like we watched Afterlife with my dad, when that finally came out on DVD, Blu-ray, and I don't know which one was more fun, watching my dad with the mini marshmallows or watching the movie. But anyways, okay, back to the original Ghostbusters from 1984, which I believe my parents went to a pre-screener of when it first came out. I have this vague memory of something like that. My grandparents, coming over and babysitting my brother and I when we were little, when this came out, because I think they got tickets somehow to a pre-screener. I'll have to ask my mother, because okay. Anyways, original movie. Like I said, I've seen this movie so many times, and I am still finding tiny details in it. Like, it was decades for me to notice that, they're doing the beginning when they're introducing Vigman, and he's doing the test thing, that in one of the shots where the gum pops out of his mouth. It took me decades to notice that. Or that Egon is signaling Vigman about the prices of what this is going to cost when they bust Slimer, but it's like these little details. It took me a long time to find them, and I'm still finding more. And you know, looking in these crowd shots and just looking at the amount of types of people they had out there. The special effects, for the most part, and like I said, this is a over 40-year-old movie. They still hold up, and that says a lot of things about practical effects. And it still looks good. The puppets and everything, they were beautiful. They were beautiful pieces of artwork, really. And one of the things that I absolutely, when going back and watching this movie, that I really, really love is how it presents autism. Dan Aykroyd is openly autistic, and Ray is very autistic, and Egon too was written that way, and presenting them as just like it's just part of who they are. There's nothing unusual, that they're not broken, that they're not like, or anything like that. That is just how they are. And I still love the way that they're presented and how it's handled, especially in the 80s. I mean, usually that, like, if they were showing a character that, you know, was later determined to be, you know, autistic, it was never in that good of a light. Music, still love. I still have the biggest crush on Janine. I always had the biggest crush on Janine, even, you know, in Afterlife. Oh, when she finally got to suit up. Love that. This is still probably one of the most quoted movies in my house, mostly because of my husband. And like I said, he's a hardcore ghost head. Okay, paperwork time. So body count is a little different. Technically, there's only 3. And I had to really think about things. I'm also adding into that equation Mr. Stay Puff and Gozer. I mean, if you take them out, it is just the cabbie that gets turned into a zombie. That's it. As for triggers, sexism, sexual harassment. I think man does not know how to keep his mouth shut or his hands to himself. Some poor treatment of mental health and body horror. I mean, this is my husband's favorite movie, and I'll be really honest. It's like, I love it. I will watch it at a drop of a hat. But it is also of its time. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. And happy Ghostbusters Day.